What up, yo? This is your boy Tick, man. I'm back with another video. This video here is going to be a response to the Sim Standard and the Sim Standard community. Um, Basically, man, I just want to say what's going on with y'all, dog. Like, every time I go and see a video, whether it was Sim FBall Critics video that he put out, I think yesterday, or True Sim Gamers video that he put out, showing, Madden 12, and like, they're talking good about the game. These are the same guys who have been fighting the fight for simulation football. And they're seeing the game and they're like, oh, yo, this is going to be a good game. They're showing you the pluses and the fixes that EA has done. And they're giving props to EA. But yet, you still see the same people who are, I'm going to go out and say it, they're biased and they're fanboys of 2K. And they come up in the room and look at the video and they want to leave comments like, are you sure you're seeing something? Because I see the same as that game. I see the same exact problems. There's a guy that motion shifted, minute 158. And then, like, I actually remember that comment. The guy said a lineman shifted at 158 on True Sim Gamers video. And nobody even did a motion shift at all. People are in there just blatantly trying to find problems with Madden 12. Because they're 2K fanboys. They don't want another EA game. They don't care if EA comes out with the best football game ever. And Versus already said this. They don't care if EA steps their game up and makes the best football simulation game ever, because they're still going to down talk it because it's EA. They don't like EA. They don't want EA. They want freaking 2K5, dog. That's what they miss. It's crazy, dude. Like, I don't understand people. That's why I don't like people, yo. Dead serious. Like, I really don't like people like that, yo. Like, because people are stupid, yo. In my opinion, that's just how I feel about it. Because people can't think with their minds, yo. Or they're so thick-headed with things and just so stuck in their ways that they don't want to change. It's retarded. Like, people just don't like change, yo. This in here, you got Sim FBall Critic versus True Sim Gamer. Even, I think, Shakedown, I'm not sure. But they're sitting there showing y'all aspects of Madden 12, showing, oh, yo, folks, give props to EA. They're doing something good. They're fixing things. They've been listening to us. They're using words like suction. Stuff like that. Stuff that the Sim Standard's been using for terms. And people still come in there saying, yo, it's the same game. Don't pay for it. I'll wait for the demo. But I'm pretty sure it's going to suck like Madden 10 and Madden 9. First of all, yo, Madden 12 is made by a different guy. Okay, Ian Cummins started on it. But all I think he did was the freaking, the surprise onside kick, and then he made it put like a little bit of other things in there. Probably the presentation, because that's all he focused on, in my opinion. But then, the new guy, I forgot his name, but he came and took over. Now this guy played, he played college ball. He was a quarterback in college. He knows football. And the first thing he said in his interview, on that they put up on some webpage, I can't remember. Somebody showed us. I can't remember who it was though. But the first thing he put in his interview is he wants to focus on the gameplay core fundamentals. He said because the past Maddens, they didn't, have the fundamentals down. The gameplay was horrible. And he noticed that. So he said, okay, we only had this many people working in the gameplay department. I'm going to double that. I'm going to hire more people. So we have more people working on just the gameplay aspect. We want to make sure that's down packed first before we do anything else. If that ain't enough evidence right there that Madden 12 is going to be good, you guys are crazy, dude. And then, they come out with the franchise mode video, showing all the things that they're putting in franchise mode. They revamped the mess out of franchise mode. So, we had people complaining about gameplay. We had people complaining about franchise mode. This is the reasons why Madden didn't sell. They just fixed two daggone things in 1 year. Things that Ian Cummins was saying, oh, we can't work on that many things in 1 year. We got to focus on one thing. Ian Cummins, before, Madden 12 even launched the trailer, before he left, he said, okay, the only thing we're working on for Madden 12 is going to be franchise mode. We're not going to do anything really on gameplay. It's going to basically stay the same. But as soon as this guy takes over and he said he's going to work on the gameplay department, the gameplay has changed phenomenally, dude. Like, come on, y'all. You guys serious. And the franchise mode. All those things on the franchise mode, dude, come on, yo. You got extended rosters. Yeah, it's something from back in the day. I heard J Music made, he made a video on this. Shout out to J Music, that's my boy and all. But yo, like, it's obvious, man. J Music, dog, you kind of biased, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Yeah, you basically just want a 2K5 game, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I ain't got no problem against you, though. It's your opinion, son. But like, come on, dude. The proof is in the pudding, dude. Madden is stepped this game up. Now, I watched your video with you ranting and everything, and you sat there and said that yo, all it is stuff that was in older Maddens. Okay, so be it. And you know what I mean. And then you said, that doesn't make it, improved, or that's nothing new. It doesn't make it better. But yo, if it was something that broadens the franchise mode, then that means it made it better. Even if it is something old, it don't matter. Okay, they shouldn't have taken it out, but it doesn't matter though. It's in there. But that's like saying All Pro Football 2K8. They took their whole franchise mode out. There was no franchise mode. So what do you mean? Like, and so then I noticed a video from Azure, and he was talking about how Madden will never be completely simulation. What game is completely simulation? Have you played Call of Duty? I bet you're a big fan of Call of Duty. I bet a lot of people in here love Call of Duty. That's not a simulation shooter. Back in the day when it was a PC exclusive game, back in '03, when it was only out for the PC, then it was simulation. There was a lot more simulation going on then. You couldn't just hold down the trigger and spray your gun. You couldn't get shot and run up in a corner and heal yourself up. What games of simulation? Look at every game you play. Let's see. What's another game people like? Gears of War. Gears of War, definitely not simulation. I shoot people in the head on Gears of War, and I have to put like 6 rounds in them just for them to fall down on their knees. And I did. They just fall down on their knees and start breathing heavy and crawling. That's not simulation. You see someone get shot in the head, they're dead, yo. They're down. They're not getting up. You get shot in Gears of War. You go sit in the corner, you heal up. Nothing simulation nowadays, yo. Everything's catered to the casual gamer. That's how you're gonna sell. Now, as long as you have some simulation aspects in your game, you can still call it simulation. Now, Madden 10, Madden 9, Madden 11, they didn't really have any simulation aspects of the game. They just had the NFL name and some football playing in there, but it really wasn't simulation. So you can really say that wasn't really simulation. But Madden 12, you see everything in there is done, and they did it correctly, and they listened to the community and what we were saying, and they put it in their game. Look at the daggone videos when the cornerbacks are sticking the wide receivers. What are they doing? They're head tracking the receiver. They're sitting there looking at the receiver, and then they'll look back at the quarterback to see if he's going to pass the ball. Then when the ball's in the air, they both look up and then they try to block it. Or when they're playing, zone coverage, they're sticking the zone, and then you'll see them push off the receiver to the other guy's zone. And then watching True Sim Gamer's video where he was showing the E3 gameplay, I noticed the receivers, when they got pressed, when the cornerback turned around, he put his arm out to feel where the receiver was. And you saying that it's not simulation? They haven't changed anything. It's the same game. Come on, y'all. Y'all people make me laugh, dude. Like, it's stupidity at its best. I'm saying, man, if the community wants a good game, and they need to straighten up, because I would hate for EA to come in the community and they're feeling that, okay, we actually did something this time. We changed the game. The people should be happy. And they come in there and they see people still commenting like, yo, it's the same game. There's nothing changed. It's still bad. Don't buy Madden. It's a horrible game. They're just fooling you. How would you know if it's going to be a good game if you don't try it? Like, you guys just don't want the game to be good. Like, even if it's a good game, you're just going to down it. It's retarded because you just want 2K or Backbreaker, which was it was good physics, good physics engine, kind of, other than the Matrix, thing where they were like just drop dead out of the air or something like that. But other than that, it was nice physics, but the gameplay was just horrible, and there was no presentation whatsoever. But even talking about physics, I would like to see Madden with some physics, but it'd be hard to put physics in a football game. It's a lot different than a soccer game. It's a lot more going on and things like that. There's a lot more, hitting than hockey. I mean, yeah, there's hits in hockey, but there's a lot more hits in football. Also, and then I remember seeing someone make a video about they want more animations in the game. Yeah, that would be nice. player specific animations, that would be lovely, but the more animations you put in the game, the more disk space you use up, disk memory. And the Xbox can't do that. Maybe if it was the PS3, but the Xbox don't have the power for all that. So that won't be able to work if you want a Madden title to do it, because it's not going to be able to work. Now, the only way they would be able to do that is they would have to do like All Pro Football, and they would have to take like some features away, probably like franchise or something like that, and then everybody start crying again. Oh my God, they took franchise out. Madden's horrible. It's the worst game. I told you guys. All that stupid stuff. So yeah, man. Like, folks, y'all need to get together, man. Like, stop tripping. Madden 12 is going to be the game. It's going to be the football game we've been asking for. NCAA is going to be the game we were asking for. Now, even if it's not on, so-called 2K5's level yet, even though I think it may be or may be better, uh, even if it's not on 2K5's level this year, by next year it's going to definitely it's going to surpass it. I see it. That's true. You could quote me on that. If it don't happen, yeah, you could come on and spam my daggone page with "I told you so" or all that good stuff. I don't even care. Or make video responses. I don't care. But I believe it is though. But that's all I gotta say, man. I'll get back with y'all later, man. One.